afternoon. What's up? So I'm bringing to you like a bunch of old videos that I've had forever. Okay, so like this one was back in I think June or something of 2023. Anyway, so I'm talking in the videos because I made the video then. So some of the stuff is not going to be up to date. But I wanted just to let it play. And then maybe I can go back and like address certain things, or maybe in the comments. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, because the last one I tried to mess with that, my freaking dumpster fire thing got all messed up. And sometimes without having a lot of room on my phone, like there's not enough of storage on here, it'll do it even worse. So I'm going to just try to keep it simple and play it, and hopefully, or maybe I will stop and add a little insert like this, and then, give my little blurb in there or whatever. But like I said, I want to keep it pretty simple, because this is, so when I found Jordan, it was it wasn't by accident really, because it was when Lana was talking about the Jordan girl that Kaylee was going to be rooming with. Well, the first thing she mentioned, it was Jordan Baker. And so I dove into Jordan Baker, and this is the Jordan Baker that I found that seemed sus to me. And so I just dove right into him. Well, then it came out wasn't the name at all. And then she dove into a different Jordan Baker, and this one just kept popping up. And so then when Kopaka's body cams came out, and I saw him on the body cam, I about crapped. I was like, oh my God. I was in shock, kind of. Anyway, with that said, that's why I want to get this put out. I want to get it out of my phone, get it done and over with. A couple of my Jordan Bakers have been taken down thus far. So I don't know how long they'll stay up, but they're rapidly taking Demetrius's videos down, and Jordan's, and another one I'm going to bring to you right after this. It's a person in Latah County Jail right now, and they took and that was one of the fastest videos. That and my Judge Hippler video, boo, man, they took those down so fast it was crazy. Anyway, love y'all. Thank you for supporting me. I love you guys so much. You guys are so much. I mean, literally, I'm a lucky girl. I'm a lucky woman. Okay, I'm gonna play it and get it over with and get it off my phone. I also have a couple different other ones I might add to it that are beginnings of other LinkedIn's that were just quick ones that I did that he had changed up, or I found later, something like that. Can't remember exactly how it went, but anyway, love you guys. Bye. Okay, you guys, this is who I'm talking about. The one that called in, Kopaka. Take one of these earbuds out. Hopefully you guys can still hear me just fine, because it's like, ugh, I feel like I'm in my head. So the interesting thing about this guy, and why I was thinking about the connect there, because he has the Evergreen State College down here. That's where Enon went and got kicked out of. I don't know how he could get kicked out of there, but he did. And Visio lending, I looked that up, and it's basically, it's a place that lends money, and if you don't get it back, you might be in trouble. It's what it sounds like to me, and from what other people like the reviews on it, like, yeah, basically they said the same thing. And we all know what this IRIS International, that's just like those modeling agencies where, or anybody can come in, they tell them, oh yeah, we can make you model, blah, 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 and then they pay all the stuff or whatever. That's part of what that is right there. I have access to more money than deals. Okay. So the real estate broker, so it's the lending for mortgages is what it is. Real estate broker, Lee Arnold System of Real Estate Investing. Yeah, I looked these up and they're really kind of very sketchy. Mobile Expert, so OSL Retail Services, Mobile Expert. These are traveling phone fixers. That's what that was. Yep, independent affiliate. Independent, of course. So I know people that are independent like this, and they're not nice people. I'm not saying he's not a nice person. I'm just saying the people I know that are independent affiliates for these type of places, all they want is photos. They're just trying to get something, and it's not good. ERTC, Express Claim Experts. Oh, that's, yeah, look at that's lending for, almost like it almost reads like it's, do your taxes, you can get money from us, and then you'll take tax money. I mean, I don't know if that's what that means, but it kind of seems like it. Then he's got his education at Evergreen State College. So this is why I've always thought Enon was part of this. Because Enon has an apartment in Pullman. He had an apartment in Pullman and an apartment in Moscow. He only got that Moscow apartment at the Queen Apartments in August, when Kaylee moved in there. That's how long he'd been there. And he still had his other apartment in Pullman. And he continued to keep that other apartment. So I believe, in my opinion, that he would bounce back and forth to campuses, and he's probably the eyes and ears. I keep telling him, eyes and ears for, I mean, he's put in these college settings, right? He's older. He's put in there because he looks like he's young and fun and twirling fire, and he's silly when he wants to be, but he's pretty darn serious when he wants to be too. And I noticed that in that one interview, man, there was something in his face that changed at this one point that I just went, whoa, this guy is not who he portrays to be. I mean, he might be here every once in a while, and he might be kind of goofy sometimes, but that's not that's not, He's smart. He's actually pretty smart. I mean, he's going to school for like criminology right now. He does artwork. He's doing photography, hence photography, and or is that bow chicka bow bow? He told us he was in the back parking lot. He would go back in their back parking lot and twirl fire. He said that. He said a lot of things that were, wow, way out there. Way the heck out there. And that would connect these two together because of the Pullman thing. And who knows, if Enon's back there, who knows, maybe he planted some trail cams or something back there. We don't know. We don't know who it could have been, but they said they found 2 of them, right? And anyway, so I mean, the way Enon he said he's been around there. He talked about it. I mean, openly. And here's the thing, too. Another thing. He said that the officers, that the law didn't come and interview him. But they did come talk to him a second time, he said, but he didn't want to say anything about it. And he looked really weird about it. Almost like, uh-oh, I gave something up. But why didn't the cops take him? Why didn't they question him? Why didn't they take him in? Why didn't they tell him to shut the hell up? Because they need him. Yeah. He's there for a reason. He's them eyes and ears, man. Excuse me. Wow. And very interesting. Oh, I just ran across something on this Jose gun. That guy's not a good person right there. That guy's a trouble. Trouble. Well, right there, it just goes to show you how long ago this was, because I didn't even pay attention to Kopaka, to Livia or Gonzo, and the Jose, when I was saying that, because I ran across somebody else that name was just like that, and it was pretty creepy, scary. And I was talking about somebody else, but then at this time I circled it, and I'm thinking, Gonzo, from what we always hear, he wants his his name to be, or whatever, he uses his name on like usernames and things like that. But then I was listening to it as I was putting this on there, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I remember the other guy, but anyway, so it's going to be a really interesting video. Because like I said, this is all stuff way back before some stuff was even brought out. We didn't even know about, did we know about it then? Oh yeah, I guess we must have. Wait a second. Did we or did we not? I don't remember when we first heard about Kopaka, but anyway, obviously I hadn't heard enough about it to even to know about it, so I thought it was kind of interesting. But I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of these in there. Anyway, wait for it. And Elia Goncalves, senior software engineer, Boise. That's not Olivia. Is down in LA, I think. And Elia, so it's like even like supposed to be Olivia, but they left a bunch out. That's weird. Ashley Jennings, senior deputy prosecutor. Is he working for that side too? I mean, look at Adam Lauda. Wonder what he doesn't say what he does. I'm not going to click on it. I just don't want to. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who was I looking at that did that? Shit. Oh my God. Fudge. I found somebody that was connected with these guys. Oh my God, this is freaking me out. I'm kind of getting sick to my stomach. And they had a certificate, a degree, or something like that for, it's going to sound horrible until I look it up. I mean, basically organs, like, God, I need to look that up real quick before I say anything. But what I pictured was just enough credentials to do surgery on someone, to take an organ out and get it shipped off. That's what it sounded like. That's exactly what it sounded like. And it was something they got through the college, through University of Idaho. There's that Austin Brown again. That Austin Brown gets me. So in Houston too. So he's down, like, down there where Kaylee was going to go as well. And look, they don't have their faces. It always kind of gets me when they don't have their faces on there, because it's just, yeah. Oh, and look, we've got Indonesia, science and healthcare sector. Okay, oh my God, key account manager for life sciences and healthcare sector at, whoa. Okay, so let me see. Student at Oregon State University. Corvallis. Oh my gosh, you guys. Corvallis is right where those people, where Justin, the people in Oregon that they've never caught who did that, and they were stabbed. This is what his wife lived. And it's on the university. So they're targeting universities, you guys. This is what they're doing, in my opinion. I mean, I could be totally wrong. In fact, I probably am wrong. But this is, they're older. Why are they hanging out with these young people? Why are they hanging out with these people? I don't get it. Let's see where he was. Okay, wait a second. So, at this claims place from February to July, still presently working there. And this one was independent affiliate. Wait a second. June. So he doubled up on these jobs. So he's got like these two. He's like, Then we've got this one, same thing. So he's all these jobs, and he's still doing this one. And this one. Busy guy. Real busy guy, huh? What is this? Dang it. I'm not on here now. There's a reason why I don't want to be on here too, so. He's got my number, man. I don't want to join. I have a reason why I don't want to join. That's him. Is he wearing a cowboy hat? wearing, is that a cowboy hat? Or is that one of those ring lights behind him or something? That's weird looking. Okay, so this really sucks, man. Because this is bothersome to me. Very, very bothersome to me. Oh, and then there's this one. The best gospel singer for hire. And here it is. So here you go. They're looking for singers. This is what they're doing. He promotes these singers, right? I found another link to this. Where the heck is it? You are viewing gospel singers in Moscow, Idaho. After the breathtaking gospel performance. Not gonna. Cost of hiring a gospel singer in Moscow, Idaho will vary depending on the performance length, the type of singer, and their skill level. Well, where? So, Gig Salad. Finalize the booking on Gig Salad. What a weird name. Worry-free guarantee. So, please note the gospel singers may also travel to. Okay. So all these different towns. Okay, so these are the towns that they will travel to. And now this almost, you guys, this is so weird. But I almost feel like these aren't singers. I mean, I feel really weird about this. Travel to Viola, Troy, Albion, Palouse, Colton, Genesee, Potlatch, Uniontown, Princeton, Julietta, Harvard, Kendrick, Colfax, Garfield, Arrow, and Steptoe. Let's see what the partners are. Okay. So, where it took me last time, I need to find where that was. Because it actually had people on there. It was on that like YouTube, or it was like or videos like on the actual page, and I heard they were singing, and put it this way, they got lucky if they got it, something. I mean, in my opinion, because people, I mean, they were good enough, right? But it's like you have to have something to make it in that type of area, right? And in that music world, in the acting world, in any of those things. You have to have something, and you have to be in the right place at the right time. You gotta get lucky a lot of the times. People that are so freaking good never make it. And so it's like, either he's some special talented guy and knows, all the tricks. Let's see what his party ideas are. So you're throwing a party. Look what we've got. Toddler, birth, tween, teen, sweet 16, adult, 50, 80. What is that? Quinceanera, whatever. Wedding, 50th. Block party, carnival, circus, fair, festival, fundraiser, parade, pig roast, scouting event. Wow. They do it all. Well, I want to know. Well, since I didn't stop on this one in the first run through, I decided to take a screenshot and talk about it right now. So right here, this feels like it's a way to get things delivered without people catching on to it. I mean, this is just odd. And I'm sure they have things like this, definitely have things like this. But with him, something about him just doesn't set right with me, never has. I know that he sounds like he's easily swayed, which he very well could be innocent in that area. But the thing is, he's constantly swayed. And I mean, I still know people like that too that are like that. But still, I'm just like, not to the point that he is. So what is going on here? I mean, I've often said that the churches would be easy for them to especially get stuff delivered because they get books and Bibles and stuff like that being shipped to them all the time, right? And different things that they get shipped for free pretty much these through the mail, and they probably never question it. Yeah, it'd be so easy for them to ship whatever they wanted in there. Same goes for companies like this. This is just crazy. Well, I don't know. I don't want to look into it. You want to look into it? No. Okay, almost done here. Get a little bit more. School events. Look at this. Beach party, casino night, Grammy Awards, Hawaiian luau, Hollywood party, murder mystery, Oscar party, pirate party, pony party, princess party, roaring 20s, Sadie Hawkins dance, sock hop, toga party, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Oh my goodness. I'm getting the chills. And not the good kind. Let's see what the blog is. Here's my thing with this. They're not telling who these people are. They're not showing anything. They're just... I don't know. It just seems weird to me. Sonia Guzman? Now, where have I heard that name before? Sonia Guzman. Oh my goodness. So Sonia Guzman is a happy heart loving somatic coach and CEO of Happy Heart Loving Life Incorporated. Wow. Okay. Canada. It shows her in Moscow. Everything we think, plan, or do is executed through the body. 5% of what we do as... Let me see something. I'm not going to read through this. I just want to kind of scroll down here because I don't want to get stuck on these things. I want to see where she went to education and that kind of stuff. Oh, yep, it's blocked. Oh, they got my number. Certified Scrum product owner? What's that? Life coach level owner can invest in. Bilingual coach, podcaster, bad. Okay. I am fortunate to have Sonia as my coach. Okay, so she helps. Well, life coach. That's good. I mean, if she does, that's great. When I first started banking, I don't know. I just feel weird about this. And this might not even be the same one, right? London. Oh, Ontario. So London, Ontario. Okay. So she actually must be in Canada because all of her contacts are there. So, except for, what's the other here? Oh, no. Hamilton, Ontario. They're all in Canada. Or Ontario, Canada. Same thing, but, well, not. I mean, it's colder there. Way colder. So, mental health service. What? Now this would be weird, wouldn't it? If she was affiliated with mental health, like with Kopaka, I mean, wouldn't that be something? I don't want to even get there. I mean, I'll probably dive into it later, but Jugglers for Hire near me updated. Jugglers. There you got it, you guys. There's Enon right there. Wow. Okay. Whoa. Wowza. I'm like a little bit stumped right now. I'm just like kind of doing... I mean, this case, it takes you all over the place. Like, you don't even know what's up and what's down because there's so much crap that's been fed. And there's, I mean, and I talked about this before, is literally anybody in that town could be a suspect. I mean, anybody. And just what we've seen, like on the body cams and all that, everything. Even the noise complaints, what they did where they went to the one frat and they, oh, we better go talk to them. No, it wouldn't be fair if we didn't warn them. Well, no one called on them, you know? And then just to walk around the backside of the house, they had an agenda. That was not what that was about. They walked right past guys that were drug dealing. I mean, pretty obvious what those guys were doing. I mean, if I had a 90-year-old grandma, she'd probably know what the hell they were doing too. She'd be like, whoa, 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 bad, bad. But, I mean, that was not, they went there for a reason, hands down. And it wasn't for the music at all. I mean, there was 2 guys hanging out the top window, 2 guys on the ground. One of them was the one with the ankle bracelet on, and the other one, I believe, was Quinn. Because you can see him walking in the back sliding glass door. And you can see Dylan. She's wearing the same dress that they took pictures in. There's that picture of her with that sundress on. Same thing. And not only that, but I've got a picture of her in her car with Quinn wearing the same damn dress. He's never been to Moscow, and he never tends to go there either, is his words. Oh, my God. Boy, Neeks Peaks did a really good video today, and I'm telling you, it scared me for Brian. I was like, wow. I mean, it was about death row. It's about them not knowing anything about it, and about going and getting these meds, this stuff, these drugs is what they, to unalive them. And there's three different ones in the processes. You have to, it's kind of like, it's like putting an animal, one of your pets down or something like that. Same thing. They do. It's kind of like that, but there's more to it, right? And it was just really sickening. I know these guys are murderers that are on this death row, and I know that they've done some bad stuff, but there's a lot of, well, look at Brian, he's in there. We all, pretty much all of us think he's innocent. In my opinion, I think we do, right? Not all of us. I mean, and I'm still stumped, really, how he got there. I mean, I believe he's some kind of, he's looking into something. I think he's. But I mean, why would a guy who's got his life ahead of him, criminology, doing the teacher thing, why would he do that? Why would he put his life in danger like that? Why would he, I mean, not only danger, but, death or prison for life or whatever. Makes no sense. I feel like I had a hair stuck. Something stuck in my tooth. It's driving me nuts. So if you hear me picking, that's why I'm like, God dang it. I probably should maybe I'll just pause this for a minute and get that damn thing out. Here, I'm going to do that. So when I post this video, I'm probably going to have to cover his face and his name. I don't know. I don't know why everybody else can say his name, and Alana can call him on the phone and all that and text him and stuff, and yet I'm the one. And I don't know if it was for him. I don't know if it was him in particular, but it kind of made it sound like that. And they said I was bullying them, harassing them or something, cyberbullying or something. I'm like, huh? I'm probably the least one that does that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't know. I mean, everybody else does this. They look up stuff and they talk about it. It's like, oh well, is what it is. I can actually request them. Well, turn in what is the words for this? I can't think of it. God, brain dead today. Vacuuming makes me brain dead. Actually, once I start vacuuming, I just want to keep vacuuming. I kind of like to vacuum. Kind of like getting it all clean and everything, all in the corners. So, in fact, I still got to do that. So, I better check and make sure this is not too long a video, because I I've been making them right and left. So I'm going to get off this one and we're going to go back to the other one.